It's foggy. Very foggy. Very, very foggy. Foggy, foggy. Wow. Hey, Chad, what's going on, man? How are you? It's very, very foggy out, Chad. So foggy I can't see in front of me while driving. Driving to the gym. David James, what's going on, man? We got this Dave 25. Bergs is a leech. Do you know what a leech is? He always needs something to leech onto. He always needs something to leech onto, and this time he leeched onto. If it's not Michelle, he found a new host. Some psychopath named Sarah. Sarah. I'm trying to break him up. Sarah, her name is. And he's leeching onto her around the clock on the phone. Right now they're on the phone because the cuck Dave 25 tried to call him up. And you know, and it's weird, man. It's weird. Fucking weird. You know? I drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I'm part of an original crowd. Come on, be a pepper. Be a Dr. Pepper. God, it's too early in the morning. 6:30. 6:30 in the morning here, man. 6:30. And we're gonna see how this plays out. Let's see. Dave 25 tries to call Bergs, and that Sarah's on the phone with Bergs all the time, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to Bergs. I mean, why would you want to talk to Bergs? You want to talk to that Sarah, you know what I mean? It's like, what are you, a homosexual, Dave? Like, are you a homosexual? Why would you want to talk to Bergs? I'm going to steal that Sarah away from Bergs, like he did with Michelle Kay and everybody that made. I'm going to steal that Sarah. I got her number now, and I'm going to be calling her up. I want to talk to that Sarah. Here, let me try to call her. Payback for Bergs. You don't think I will? Hold on. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available at the time. But she might be too dumb, you know what I mean? See, I'm not a good liar like Bergs. I'm not a good liar. You know what I mean? Bergs is a good liar. He's a good manipulator. Yeah, Chad, he's trash. He's been womanizing this fucking whatever it is. See, he needs somebody to host onto it, either like Vegas Barbie. He has to have somebody on the phone day and night while he sits his fat. He's actually worse than Dave 25. You know, you all go after Dave 25. Bergs is worse. Bergs sits in the garage and does nothing but have, and he leeches on. He leeches on. He has no desire to meet anybody because he's just afraid. He's a cowardly lion. But he'll leech on to these fucking, these weak women, and it's bizarre. You know, he still lives with his parents. He sells his daddy's baseball cards for $5 a card. He remakes Liza. I'm going to start addressing Bergs more, and I think he gets a pass too much. Bergs gets a pass. He's a motherfucker. He's a motherfucker. Let me call. Let me call Buldo up. Buldo's sleeping. Just keeps ringing and ringing.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying.
Unless he's live or something. David James. Bergs gets a pass too much for being a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I think it's time to put him back in the limelight. Because he did so much fucking shit to me. You know, he follows me around and he caused so much shit, and then he just moves on to another fucking woman. You know, because like if I was with Michelle, that motherfucker would be right there trying to break it up. He's a weird character, man. He's a strange fucking character. Very strange, David James. They're very strange. He's a fucking weirdo, dude. He's a weirdo, boy. Bergs is a fucking weirdo. You know? He's a weirdo. He's a weirdo, man. I have him blocked around the clock. He can't get a hold of me, but Dave25 is in love with him, and Dave25. Why do I want to talk to Bergs like Dave25? It's like, oh, let's call Berg. Why? 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 I don't want to talk to Bergs. I want to cock block him like he did to me. I don't want that beast of a woman he had. You know, I just want to do it to, you know. Bergs, I'm coming for you, Bergs. I decided I'm coming for you, Bergs, because Mark Terry got his karma. You didn't get your karma yet, Bergs. You didn't get your karma. Everybody else is getting their karma that did something to me, but you didn't, Bergs. You didn't get your karma yet. You're still running around with your head up high, and I don't like that. If I have to work with Sandy Hart to try to get you, Bergs, I will. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, you motherfucker. David James, fuck that dude. Fuck you, Bergs. I ain't forgot about you. All the shit you stirred up and all these allegations you accused me of, and with Michelle, and you were in the middle there causing problems, and all the shit you did and all that. I ain't forgot about you, Bergs. You might raise a white flag of surrender, but I'm not stopping there. I'm gonna continue an onslaught, Bergs. I don't think it's over when I decide it's over. Remember that. Not when you decide it's over, Bergs. Any kind of altercation or whatever. I think you're a motherfucker. You're a motherfucker. You're like a fucking. You drain people. Now you're trying to drain this new fucking weirdo, this lady or whatever. You try to drain people, and then you move on and drain the energy. You sap energy out. You're a fucking, like an alien or something, man. You're an alien. He drains it. He saps the energy out of, he killed Jill. See, Michelle escaped him. He tried to do it to Michelle. She finally got away from him. But at what a cost. And now he's trying to do it to this other woman. And there was other in between he tried it to. Bergs, you need attention, and I'm going to give it to you. I'm not your friend. I don't talk to you. But I think it's time. I think it's time that we play ball, Bergs. I think it's time now. You're you're now going to be my topic. Everybody else, I already dominated. I proved a void. I made her nothing now. She's nothing. She gets 5, 10, 12 people at most on prime time on her show. She's nothing. German lady had nothing. I blew her out of numbers last night. German lady has nothing anymore. See, they always thought that they were going to take over and blow me out. I get 50, 60 people at night now. See, German lady thought she'd cut me down and all that. But at the end of the day, you might win a little bit of battle here and there. I win the war. Okay. I dispose of a void. Her reputation shot. German lady, you're passe. Okay, you're a relic now, German lady. You're just a relic. Mark Terry, you're down low. You're not even. I get more views than you, really. I get for everything you did to me. These people got paid back. German lady, avoid Mark Terry, but Bergs, you never got paid back yet for what you did to me. And when I say paid back, in multiple ways, Bergs, multiple ways. See, you don't understand, Bergs. You don't understand. I always get even. I always get even. And I don't mean get even like any kind of violent way. Before it gets misdrued and, oh my God, he always gets even. Oh my God, let me go at 3,500 miles. Not that way. It might take years, but I always come out on top and I always get even. Believe me. And Bergs, it's your turn. Bergs, you're a motherfucker. I'm going to go in here and get a coffee. Hamilton Festival's coming July 14th to the 16th. And Flounder, I'll be right back. I'm back. Bergs needs to get it. They make the coffee weaker and weaker. Weaker and weaker. I can taste the difference. David James, I think it's time we have to address Bergs. I think I have to call him out. I want to do a documentary on this guy. You know what I mean? Start from when his marriage and what he did to his wife, how he tortured his wife and abused his wife until she got a divorce after 3 months of marriage. I'm going to do a documentary on this guy. You know what I mean? I might do it later today. I want to start from his growing up in Bergen County, how he was picked on and ridiculed by being a rat. He was like a little rat, David James. He was a little rat in school. But his parents had to move. He was getting beat up because New Jersey kids wouldn't put up with his bullshit. They used to beat the shit out of him, so his parents had to move far away to start over with little Bergs. They stole his bike and they beat him up, and and he has a restraining order against him from his wife. I'm going to really go after this fucking guy. You know, I'm really going to talk. I know the whole thing about this guy, the whole story about what happened. His wife got a restraining order against him, and in 3 months of marriage, she said, "This is a mistake. I don't want this guy. You know, you're not everything you told me you were. You know, you told me you were an oil tycoon. You're not an oil tycoon." She got rid of him. The guy kept stalking her and stalking her. She had to get a restraining order. Now she's happy with kids and she's with another guy. He's not black, by the way. And she's happy and doing very, very well for herself and happily married. And Bergs is still in the basement. Man, she dodged a bullet with this motherfucker. She dodged a bullet with this motherfucker, dude. So Bergs comes across this thing called YouTube. You know, David James, he come across this YouTube shit. And he told everybody when he first started he was a rich businessman and he dresses in a suit. And for 6 months this went on, him fooling everybody until they found him out that he lived in the basement and he was never the same. It took him a year to get monetized. Like after he was able to, they wouldn't do it. He was crying, literally tears coming down his face. This guy's a real fucking weirdo, dude. He's a real life weirdo, David James. You have no idea. No fucking idea. You have no idea about this cocksucker. Yeah, I'm at the Pickle Fest, all right. So everybody's still sleeping, and we'll go live in a little bit. We'll go. We'll do the Bergs thing. And talk about the Pickle Festival.